Hello everyone, it's Jennifer with creativecricketdesigns.blogspot.com, and today I'm going to be making a school layout, and I'm going to be using the Recess Lite cartridge. There's some really cute cuts on this. I'm using this grade school stack, and the piece that I'm using is of Recess, which is this one right here. Oops. Which has like the slide and swing sets and monkey bars and stuff, so I'm going to be using that. And I'm also going to be using the Kiwi Lane Design templates. And the templates I'm using are Abbey Road and Aspen Court. And I'm just going to line them up something like this, and I'm using them together. So instead of having, your top piece maybe in your bottom piece, I'm going to use them back to back. And then I may use two different colors of cardstock, and then I'll use like a 1/2 inch strip down the middle. Or I may just leave it like this where it's one big wide cut. And then I have the bottom piece that I'm going to use for some grass. So it's going to look something like this. So let me get my templates cut out, and then we'll be back. Okay, so I have my background color, which is going to be yellow, and it's 12 by 12. And then what we're going to do is go ahead and layer all our pieces together. So this one is cut at 11 3/4 by 11 3/4. And we're going to go ahead and adhere that down. Try to get it as even as we can. Okay, and then what we have next is the one cut, which is the grass feature, and then we have the other cut using the Kiwi Lane Designs. And this one is going to go underneath this one, so I'm going to go ahead and adhere this one first. And because I decided to use a pattern cardstock, I just did them together. I don't have a strip going down the middle. And actually I used my X-Acto knife and a self-healing mat, and that seems to work a little bit better for me versus using the scissors. So then I have this one cut, and yes, it's short, but this is gonna cover it right up, so that's okay. So we're going to go ahead and get this piece adhered as well. And we're going to line it up, the bottom left corner. And then just follow it through. So it has like glittery numbers on it. And they both, I think, let's see. I believe I told you where this one came from. But this one is from the grade school stack. And the green one, I believe, is from this same stack. But let me just check real quick. Yeah, it's from this stack. School Days. And this is the Paper Studio. Okay. So then what we're going to do is build our page up. So then what I did from the Recess cartridge is I cut out the boy on a slide. And I actually did the hair off a different one. So I cut this one right here. It's boy number 1. And he's on the slide, and I cut it at 5 inches. And then what I did is I took the hair right here from girl 1, and I cut it at 2 3/4 to go with this cut, because I have a daughter that's going to be starting kindergarten, so I wanted it to be a girl and not a boy. So I just kind of messed with it so that I could get it to be a girl instead of a boy. And those cuts again are from the Recess Lite cartridge. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just peeling off the backing of my little foam, or my pop dots. And the slide, or the boy that I cut on the slide, is cut at 5 inches. So we're going to go and adhere it down here. And then I just did some little doodling on the slide and on the ladder. Nothing real fancy. And then I have this recess that I'm going to go ahead and put that down. And that is cut from same cartridge. It's right here, the recess cut. And I just chose the colors that I wanted. And I have this is cut at 2 inches. And this is the size of it. And then I did some doodling on that as well. So I just used some of my scraps from my pop dots. And I'm going to go ahead and get that adhered. I can get it off here. Okay. And that's going to go just like this. And then I have a 4 1/4 by 6 1/4 square, rectangle, however you want to say that. That's going to go right here for the picture. And I'm going to go ahead and adhere that down. And then I did some photo corners for it, and that's why I don't have it layered. You know how I usually have 2 colors? Because when adding the photo layers, or the photo corners, I can't get it to look how I like it, so I don't layer it for right now. So then what I'm going to do is go ahead and adhere these. And these ones I took a 1.5 inch by 1.5 inch square. I cut it this way. You know, I cut it, here's what it looked like. And it was a square. So I cut it in half, diagonally or whatever. Then I matched them both up. And then I cut another triangle in the bottom to get this look. And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use my Zig 2-way glue pen, and I'm just going to put a little bit of adhesive on here so that I can slide a picture in here. And I'm just going to go on the very outer, I got my hair stuck in there, like just down here. And then I'm going to place it on here. Right like that. And the same on the other one. So a little bit in the corner right here. And then place it on there. So then, if you have a picture, you know, you should be able to slide it in there without having any issues. And then you just push it down and it will fit in there. Oh, I hope I didn't get this picture stuck in here with my glue. Okay, and then what you could do is just do some extra, like right here and right here, to hold it on there. But I know if I do that and then once I try to get my picture in here, it might crease my picture a little bit. So I'm just going to do the corners and leave it at that until I have a picture that I can place in there that I'm happy with. So that is my quick layout for today using the Cricut Lite Recess cartridge. Thanks for watching and have a great day.